Well, hello. I'd like to welcome you to my first impressions of a Reform, let me double check the number, 6488. This is a pen, of course, like any first impression I have never used before, although since it is vintage, it has been cleaned out. So let's take a look at it. Of course, you know my predilection for these vintage slim black pens, and this is one of them. And I think it's got it. No finial, really. Reform on the clip. The logo, the sticker is almost scratched off and probably will disappear soon. Unscrew it. Reveals a segmented ink window. And what do we call that nib? Semi-hooded? Piston filler, obviously. Works smoothly. So let's ink it up with something and see how it writes. So I'm going with Baikal, which is Lake Baikal is a lake in Russia. I know it's special for some reason. I just don't remember why. Maybe it has something to do with the blue color of the lake. I really don't remember. Or maybe Baikal has nothing to do with that lake in Russia, because it is a French ink after all. Well, let's see how it did on the first. Oh, yeah. I can't even see the top of the segment. So, yeah, it did a pretty good fill on the first fill. But let's just do it 2 or 3 times, just for the sake of completeness. So I think it's a very attractive pen at this point. I'm curious because where I purchased it from, myoberpens.com, described it as having some flex. Now, hooded nibs do not have flex typically, but semi-hooded, there is that possibility. So the Reform 6488, we're using Califolio, Baikal ink. Appears to me a very blue-black, very black blue-black. Actually, as it dries, I'm finding that quite almost a blue-gray color. That's actually a very attractive ink. I mean, this isn't an ink review, but it's the first time I've used this ink, and holy cow, I really like it. Forget the pen. But I can't, because I'm actually really impressed with how this pen's writing. So, flex. Yes, it has it. Quite a nice writer. Wetness and flow. Yeah, it goes on very much more blue, but it dries very gray. That is a very nice color change. I like this ink. Smear test. Of course, it's going to be wet. Whoop! Yep, that's wet. And I always want to try reverse writing for those who are into that kind of thing. I got told recently in the comments I make my reverse writing sound almost dirty. Well, it's a little scratchy, but not bad. And, of course, the world-famous Peer Gustafson test. So, not so wonderful. All right, so that pen pretty much failed the Peer Gustafson test. But that said, it is a nice writer, and Peer Gustafson test kind of takes your pen to its extremes. So I think for regular writing, this pen is going to be a lot of fun. For art, especially at the extreme forms of art? Well, probably not. One other test I always like to do. Yeah, that fits in my pocket just like a champ. So, one of those slim black pens I write, the semi-hooded nib is, or inlaid nib, I don't really, intarsia nib, whatever, fingernail nib, whatever you call that kind of nib. I like it. It's a little different from my other Reform pens. I don't have too many pens with this kind of nib, so that'll be kind of fun. So, on the whole, I'm impressed. Very nice pen. So I look forward to writing with it some more and eventually filming its review. So I want to thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.